Hi, it's Mild Red, Michelle Birdsong, Queen of Information, daughter of the Sun, Eve, mother of all living. Doing part 2 of By Order of God, Eve's excellent energy enters U.S. By order of God, via God's heir, God's daughter and wife, goddess of love, Venus. Adam and Eve, Eve to replace disrespectful Lilith, Adam's first wife. V for victory, E for Eve energy, N for enter, U for united, S for states. Us also is Adam and Eve. Michael Bublé, that's a picture of him hugging one of the singers. Adam travels the world singing to Eve, the second wife, but best wife of his life and best mother in the world. Eve was first God's wife, Venus, who he sacrificed and gave to the world, so its king, Adam, could have a happy wife. To have a happy life, have a happy wife. God stays alive because he gets to watch his wife's life, her life on earth, which she has made heaven, or she has made heaven, because she is full of love of God. Jesus Christ said, we give out what is in us. To keep God happy, keep his wife happy. The wife he shares with the world. He gets to see her, God gets to see her and to hear her, and at times kiss and touch her. When the sun shines on Eve, he is saying, you're mine, and he's touching and kissing and warming her soul. She cannot look into his eye again. He told her not to stop, because the physical eyes would go blind looking into his radiant eyes, and she'd be helpless if she continued to look into his face, unable to resist being pulled into him again. She, his wife, is a feminine part of God, his heart. God gave his heart to Adam. After God had given his feet to Lilith, Adam being his ear, and Jesus Christ being God's brain, God can see and he can hear. God projected himself as his son, Angel Gabriel, who projected himself, his masculine self, as Jesus Christ, God's brain, architect of heaven on earth. God projected his masculine self as his son, Angel Michael, who projected himself as Adam, God's ears, king of the earth. Ears are A for A, R for R, E for E. Ears are the heaven on earth, Eve. God projected his self, his feminine self, as Angel Michelle, who projected herself as God's daughter and heart. And he, ear, that, H-E-A-R, here, and wife, Venus, and mother, and T-H-E, the mother, Eve, earth, heart, the art, the beautiful, the true, the who are you, therapy, T-H-E for therapy, talk and share, Gestalt therapy. And God, pages are stuck together, sorry. Eve said silently to God one day about Adam, I see Adam looking at me. He's the masculine part of me. He completes me. Edwin Birdsong said to the mild read Michelle Anderson Birdsong, if I was a girl, I'd be you. If you were a boy, you'd be me. God agreed. He projected himself as their baby, sing Birdsong. God agreed with Eve when she said, Adam completes me. God projected himself as their baby, Cain, and then as their baby, Abel, and then as their baby, Seth, the perfect son, Will Smith, then as their baby, Awan, now Melanie Lynn Spear, then as their last child, as Adam and Eve's last child, was Zora, now Robin Michelle Birdsong. Okay, so God's projections had individuality, pleasure, that's the clitoris and that's the penis. Pleasure entered mild red clitoris, deeper daughter. ING, for pleasure entered clitoris, deeper daughter. Individuality. I for pleasure, V for visited. DUAL, dual. Identity. Pleasure, TY, tie. Clitoris. U, order. Adam's tickling finger to continue to strive to make Eve's clitoris rise and come burst alive. Adam's penis order. Pleasure tied to rise and come bursting alive. ING equal pleasure, clitoris, and penis. They have individuality. Pleasure visits both. Identity of Eve's clitoris pleasure, pleasure tied to Adam's tickling finger, will to continue to strive to gently make Eve's clitoris rise and come burst alive. Identity of Adam's penis pleasure tied to Adam's willingness to rise and come bursting alive. And God agreed that Stevie Wonder was great like me, Helen Keller. Eve, Michelle. God agreed. He projected himself as their feminine baby, Robin Michelle Birdsong. That's Stevie Wonder, Mal Red Michelle's daughter. And God agreed that Isaiah Alan Jackson was just like mild red Michelle Anderson, minnow, light skin with kind of kinky hair and smart. God agreed, so he projected his feminine self as their baby, Melanie Lynn Spear. That's Isaiah Alan Jackson and mild red Michelle Birdsong's baby. Love is becoming the other person. Love is losing your identity. When you say he, she, or it is like me, likes me, you had to become that person or thing to see yourself through he, she, or its eyes. At that time, you were he, she, or it. You were loving them. See? You identify someone who's like you, who likes you, when you see them, hear them, smell them, taste them, and or touch them. It is only in the human body that you can know that it is you who likes and is liked by an other. It is only being as a human in a human body that you can consciously love. God is love. It is only being as a human that you can be as God and love. It is only being as a God that you can understand God's love and see that He's like you. He likes you, and love Him and create like He does and has done. Diva daughter over-ordered Eve energy. Eve even energy. Eve even energy. Okay, that's the end of part 2. So that's a lot of information, right? We never understood it before. But now, if you listen again and again and again, you'll get that God loves us. And God is love for us. Thank you for watching.